The Golden Gate Bridge is one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, and now you can build your own detailed replica with the Golden Gate Bridge model kit. This is the official assembly guide. I'll walk you through every step to help you bring your masterpiece to life. No tools or glue needed, just click and connect. If you haven't picked up your kit yet, check out the link in the description to get started. Here are all the parts that come in the kit. The clips, thumbtacks, 2 towers, 2 roads with indentations, 5 roads, 2 half roads, 16 trusses plus an extra, the cables, 2 wall mounts, and the plaque. I'm always making improvements to the bridge, so if your parts look a little different, that just means you got the latest and greatest design. Now let's get to the assembly. For this step, you'll need 1 tower, 1 road with indentations, and 4 trusses. Take the tower and the road, then insert the road diagonally on the bottom opening. Make sure it's all the way down, and then put the tower back on the table and press firmly close to the tower until it snaps into place. You should be able to see that there's no gap below the road. Press down close to the tower, not far away, because it could snap the road. Next, take a truss, and we're going to insert it right in here. Now, don't hold the truss way out here. Hold it close to the tower and press firmly until it clicks into place. You'll notice the second triangle is touching the tower. This means you've correctly inserted the truss all the way in. Now we're going to repeat this step with the 4 other trusses. Again, when you want to press the truss all the way in, make sure you're grabbing it close to the tower to prevent the truss from breaking. A good check to do at this stage is to make sure that both trusses on each side are aligned. For this step, you'll need 2 tower clips, 2 clips number 1, cable 1A and 1B. First, grab one of the tower clips, and you'll notice one of the sides here is flat. You want to make sure that flat side stays on the outside of the tower. So insert it on top of the tower here, and press down until it clicks into place. Next, grab the other tower clip and insert it onto the tower right on the top, same as the other one. Again, making sure both flat sides are facing out. Next, grab the cable labeled 1A, and you'll notice there's a little arrow pointing down here. The other side says inside. So grab the clip, and you'll notice clip number 1 has 2 openings on the top side here. You'll see them, one here, the other one there. That's so you can differentiate this clip from the other ones. Now take the clip and insert it on the cable right underneath the arrow. Snap it into place, and push the clip so the cable's all the way in that notch, like so. Again, just checking that the clip is right underneath the arrow. Now the side that says inside will be the side facing the road. So this cable is going to go on that side, and you're going to put it in the truss, like so. If you have any trouble getting the clip onto the truss, sometimes it helps to move it like so, just rotating a little bit. Now you got to make sure that the cable here stays on top of the road, and that the truss stays underneath in the road slot. Push the clip all the way in, and you'll hear it snap into place as the clip goes halfway onto the road. A good check here is making sure that the cable's pretty much flush against the tower on the bottom, and we just go ahead and clip the top into place. you'll notice the flat side of the cable is also flat, facing out. We're going to repeat the step with cable 1B. So again, looking at the arrow, that's where we place the clip. Take the clip, again, it's clip number 1, snap it into place, and then push the cable all the way into the notch on the clip. Now inside, facing the road, this is going to go opposite of the 1A cable. And again, we want to make sure the cable stays on top of the road and the truss stays underneath. For these steps, I recommend you grab the road over here as you press the clip in. It helps grab it right there. Again, I'm going to check that the cable is pretty much flush against the tower on the bottom, and then snap the top in. Here, I'm just making sure that it's also flat on the outside. For this step, you're going to need 2 clips number 1, 2 sidewalks, a cable 2A, and 2B. This step is very similar to the previous step. So take cable 2A with the arrow, take the clip, put it under the arrow, snap it into place, and again push it so that the cable is all the way in the notch. Again, making sure it's right below the arrow, and the inside facing the road, we insert it into the truss right here. Snap it into place, check the cable's in the right position, and clip it on top. Repeat the same with cable 2B. Look at the arrow, put the clip number 1 underneath, slide it in. Now the inside facing the road, put it in the truss. Now, again, making sure it's flush against the bottom, then clipping it on top. Lastly, take the sidewalk, and you'll see 2 little notches on the bottom there. That's going to face down. So starting at the top, put it in the tower and then slide it all the way down. And as you get close to the bottom, you want to make sure you grab both of these cables so you secure them with the sidewalk. So carefully slide it down as it starts to engage those cables, and then push it all the way in to the bottom. You'll notice the cable's being trapped in there and in here, so they can't move anymore. Now take the other sidewalk, again, notches pointing down, and put it on the other side of the tower. Slide it all the way down, same as the other one. Fun fact about this sidewalk, it's actually modeled after the real sidewalk that goes around the tower there on the real bridge. For this step, you'll need 4 clips number 2 and 2 roads. Start by grabbing a road, and you'll notice this one does not have any indentations and it's full length. Now the best technique to do this is you pinch the trusses and cables like so, then insert the road right in the middle, and then slide it all the way in. As you're sliding it in, make sure that the cables stay on top and the trusses stay below the road on both sides. Cable on top, truss below. Now, grab the other road here and the other one here and push them together, and it'll snap into place. Now take one of the clips, and there's a clip number 2. You'll notice it doesn't have those notches on top. It'll have a thicker side on top and a thinner side on the bottom. And we're going to put the clip in here, and the goal is for it to grab with the rod, the truss, and the cables. Once it's mostly in, grab the truss here, and then with one finger, push the clip all the way in until it snaps into place. Now just align it to make sure it's vertical. And you'll notice the first triangle is barely visible here. Grab another clip and repeat the process on the other side. Again, grab the truss here, then push the clip with one finger until it snaps into place. Then just align it to make sure it's vertical. You'll notice the first triangle there is barely visible again. Now take the other rod and do the same method, pitching the cables on the trusses, then sliding it in. Grab the other rod around here and snap it into place. Grab a clip, and it's also going to go here, grabbing the cable, rod, and truss. For this step, you're going to need 2 clips number 1, 2 trusses, cable 3A, and 3B. We're going to be working on the side with the 2A and 2B cables. You'll notice the cable doesn't go all the way to the rod. So take a truss, insert it here. So grab the other truss here, and then push it all the way in until it snaps into place. And notice again, the first triangle there is barely visible. And it doesn't matter if it droops a little bit down this way. Take the other truss, insert it here. Again, grab the truss with one hand here, and then snap it into place. Next, grab the 3A cable. You'll notice the arrow pointing down here. Take your clip 1, and this time it's going to go right underneath the arrow, right between the 2 vertical cables. Right there. Make sure it's aligned right in the middle. Now again, the inside is going to be the one facing the road. So this cable is going to go on this side. Now holding onto the rod and truss here, insert it in, making sure the cable's on top. Snap into place, and you want to pull in the cables. It's all the way into that clip. You'll see the vertical cable is touching the clip, and then just clip it on top. Take the cable 3B and the other clip, and we can do the same process on the other side. Clip it in between the 2 vertical cables. Now with the inside facing the rod, put it in the truss, slide all the way in, pull the cable in, and then make sure the vertical cable is touching the clip, and then clip it on top. For this step, you'll need 4 clips number 3, 1 half rod, and 2 trusses. We're going to be working on the side with the 1B and 1A cables. So insert the truss here. I can grab the other one here. Then it snaps into place, making sure the first triangle is barely visible. And repeat on the other side. Now take one of the clip number 3, so you'll notice this one's a little shorter than the other two, and it has a flat top. That'll go on top of the rod. Slide it into the truss, and slide it halfway onto the rod. Take the other one and do the same thing. Next, grab the half rod and put it on top of the trusses, grabbing the other rod here, and then push it into place. It'll snap in. Lastly, take the other clips, put them on the end here, and you want to put them all the way in so they're flush with the outer edge, right here. Same for the other one. You'll notice everything here is flat. Now you've finished half the bridge. Now what you want to do is repeat steps 1 through 6 and assemble the other half. Once you do that, we'll move on to step number 7. For this step, you'll need 2 clip number 4s and 1 rod. Let's take one half of the bridge, pinching the cables and trusses, put the rod in, making sure the cables are on top and the trusses below. Then snap it into place. Now take the other half and you're going to put this into the rod. Again, pinching the cables and trusses and putting the rod in between them. Then grab one rod here, and snap it in. You'll notice these rods should be touching each other now. A good sign here is to make sure the trusses are touching below and the cables too. Everything should be flush with each other. Make sure that the rod's actually snapped into place properly. You'll take one of these clip number 4s, and you'll notice this one has a forked top here with a notch. What you want to do is scoop the 2 trusses right in the middle and then push the clip up, and then just put the cables there and clip them into position. Now you want to make sure that both trusses are in the clip. You'll notice this clip grabs the cable, rod, and truss. Repeat on the other side. Now you've fully assembled your Golden Gate Bridge model. Last thing you want to do is remove all these labels. To mount the bridge, you'll need 8 of these black thumbtacks and the 2 wall mounts. Mark the wall where you want to put the wall mounts. You'll notice I have one here and one here. Make sure the marks are 36 and 1/8 inches apart. These will be the centers of the wall mounts. Using some sort of level, here I'm using a phone. Make sure the wall mount is vertical. Then insert the thumbtacks into the holes. A couple fun facts about the wall mount. The bottom of it is actually inspired by the bridge itself. You'll notice here a detail on the tower. The top is actually designed after the actual base on the bridge, complete with the water. If you can't use thumbtacks to mount to your wall, you can also use command strips or something similar. Once you have both wall mounts on the wall, you can go ahead and put the bridge on the wall mounts. To mount the plaque, you'll need 2 of these bronze thumbtacks and the plaque. Put the plaque wherever you'd like, preferably using a level again to make sure it's perfectly level. Then insert the thumbtacks into the holes. A couple fun facts about the plaque. It has the San Francisco city skyline as seen from the real Golden Gate Bridge. Also, the plaque's design echoes the bridge's Art Deco architecture, including this detail here. Your Golden Gate Bridge model is now ready for display. Thanks so much for watching and building along with me. If you enjoyed the kit, please leave a 5-star review. It really helps. Also, tag your build on Instagram at day3dlab or hashtag day3dlab. Subscribe for more kits coming soon, including this LED lighting add-on.